On this episode of Climbing Chronicles, we're in Kranj, Slovenia for another World Cup stop. McColl will look to achieve his first victory of the season. We also visit multiple boulder world champion Anna Stohr in Innsbruck.
Hallo, kann sein.
And we check out the intricate art of building routes for competitions. This is how world champions rejoice.
None of this seems real at all. This is awesome. I'm so happy.
Anna Stohr is an overall World Cup winner and two-time world champion. Based out of Innsbruck, Austria, she climbs and studies sports and English.
As long as you climb professionally and you're in the top places in competitions, you can pay the rent with climbing. But you can't save anything for later. Everyone needs a plan B.
Anna's boyfriend, Kilian Fischhuber, is also a multiple overall World Cup champion as well.
We've known each other for a long time because of the competitions. And one day, we just fell in love.
A couple's holiday in the famous bouldering hotspot of Rocklands in South Africa.
Jawohl. Gut. Geht schon, komm. Alle, super, geht schon gut.
Actually, it's good to be a, let's say, professional climbing couple. The advantage is that your partner always understands you, no matter what happens, especially in the competition. If you climb well, everything is okay. But if not, it's extremely important that you know your partner is there for you, even if they don't say anything.
But Anna doesn't need a whole lot of consoling this year. Kranj in Slovenia. Aside from Arco in Italy and Serre-Chevalier in France, this is the capital of sports climbing. The world's best climbers are here for the 16th time at the World Cup in lead climbing. 94 athletes will step up to the plate and climb an unknown route. The climber who reaches the highest point in qualification, semifinals, and finals wins. Canadian McColl is desperate for his first World Cup win. His strongest competitor is Jakob Schubert of Austria.
A win in the World Cup would be a dream, as I always say. I know I have a good shot, but to beat Jakob is already really hard.
Despite being good friends, Jakob too is looking for the win.
I look forward to Kranj every year and I'm very motivated. I have never won here and this has always been my dream.
For Anna Stohr, this dream has already come true. Despite already being a 5-time world champion, she still trains 5 times a week at the Tivoli Sports Center in Innsbruck.
I'm really ambitious. When I compete, I want to give my best. This is the kind of healthy ambition that you need. This is not to say that I am ambitious in every aspect of my life. I wish my attitude towards university was as ambitious.
The Tivoli climbing gym is perfect for the professional climbers of Innsbruck. The handles aren't ordered by colors and Anna can choose her own challenging route. Having said that, she still prefers climbing outdoors.
It's a big difference climbing in the gym to outside. To be outdoors, you get to experience nature and hang out with friends, which is awesome. This is where my motivation comes from, for the intense gym training.
In the famous bouldering area of Rocklands in South Africa, Anna is able to manage the Nutza, an 8A+ climb.
Climbing is a very social sport for me. You always have a group of friends around you and you have a great time together. And in the evenings, you sit by a campfire, drinking beer and enjoying hanging out.
From the romance of a campfire to the fight for victory at the Climbing World Cup in Slovenia. The semi-final is about to start. On the wall is Ramon Julian Puigblanc. The Spaniard is second in the overall world rankings and is looking to defend his crown after winning here last year. Disaster strikes, however, as he struggles on his route and fails to make it into the finals. Up next, Sean McColl. The Canadian badly wants a win today.
I noticed Ramone, he didn't make finals because of time. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I know that in competitions sometimes this stuff happens, so I guess better luck for me.
Sean McColl's biggest threat, Jakob Schubert, is still in the running. During the qualifying, both were strong and topped the rankings. Sean McColl will need to give everything if he is to come out on top today. Jakob Schubert has won 7 World Cup events in a row this year and can therefore relax after ensuring his first World Cup overall title. He shows no signs of relaxing, however, as he blasts his way to the top. Both men are through to the final. There is great deal of stress for route builders between tournaments. There's little time to build new routes, and every builder has their own style.
We think that climbing is not a pure power. They need a feeling where to put their feet, because it's not very clear always. And that's why in this way we, let's say, try to imitate the rock.
Strength is one thing, but creativity also plays a big role. The team used photographs a week prior to draw an exact route and mark all the handles along the way. The whole process takes hard work and cohesion.
One hold in one position means totally different than in just a small different position. If you put maybe 1 millimeter bigger holds, it can happen that a lot of them can climb to the top. And this is, let's say, kind of game. And you never know what will happen.
This is also why route setters try out their routes.
If one route setter will climb the final from the bottom to the top, it means it's too easy. That's why the team should work together. Because some moves are difficult for me, or even not possible, but it's okay for somebody else in our team. And so we compare, we discuss, so we share the feelings. At the end, we decide what to do.
During the competition, the route setters watch the athletes and get their feedback afterwards for the next tournament. Always on the lookout for the perfect competition route. In Arco, Italy, many athletes search for the perfect route during the Bouldering World Championships.
Arco was awesome this year and very hard. I came there as the favourite, and then I had big problems in the qualification and the semi-final rounds.
Anna won the 2007 World Championships, having come into the tournament as somewhat of an unknown with little pressure. This is not the case anymore.
There was always one boulder that was bothering me, and I got into the finals having finished 6th in the semis, and I had to change something if I wanted to be world champion. I knew I had to give everything in the finals.
8th place in the qualification, 6th place in the semi-finals. So far, it's not looking good for Anna.
It all worked out 100%. I was the first to start, and I flew through the first 3 boulders. I needed only one attempt to climb them. Near the end, I climbed the last one, and I knew, now I'm world champion. That was an awesome feeling.
Anna will still have to wait for confirmation, as there are still competitors yet to start. None of them managed to better Anna's result, and she is crowned world champion. From Anna's World Championship title to the challenge of lead climbing in Kranj, Slovenia, the finals are about to commence. World number 3, Sachi Ama of Japan, is next up. He climbs the difficult final route very well and gets to handle 35. Sean McColl is aching to win this event, and his bouldering style should suit this course. The Canadian flies up the course and manages to better Sachi Ama's route by getting past handle 35. Now it's up to Sean's biggest competitor, Jakob Schubert. He has to stay under handle 35 if Sean's big dream is to come true. And Jakob only manages to get to handle 32. Sean McColl wins the Kranj World Cup event.
It's like a dream come true. I mean, I trained so hard for it, and then I took a little rest just to get my mind into it. And my mind was good, I was physically strong, and I won.
Sachi Ama manages to take second place with Jakob Schubert in third. The World Cup rankings change little at this late stage of the season. Next time on Climbing Chronicles, Schubert, Puig Blanc, Ama, who will win the semi-finals in Barcelona? And we catch up with climbing star David Lama on one of his expeditions. All this and much more on the next episode of Climbing Chronicles.